I had almost 3 years of interest on my loan being 11%, which is how it went from 55k to 80k in 5 years. Why student loan interest rates matter so much. Those of us on Plan 2 student loans are aware that we pay interest at a rate of RPI plus 3%. And anyone with a brain cell can work out that the combination of the size of the loan with compounding interest means that none of us are ever going to pay them off. But it's the RPI bit that I'm noticing it's impossible for politicians to dance around. Why is the repayment threshold of the loans not also linked to RPI? RPI is basically the measure of goods inflation in the UK. And Liz Truss sent it into the stratosphere after a mini budget. And from what I can work out, I had almost 3 years of interest on my loan being 11%. Which is how it went from 55k to 80k in 5 years. And that's surely all any of us need to be told to know that we will never pay it off. So this is a lifelong graduate tax. But if the repayment threshold was keeping up with the RPI as well, shouldn't it be more like 40k rather than 28k? And that's why freezing the threshold is such an evil decision. The loans were sold so we would start to repay them once we could afford it. But nobody on 28k can afford any additional taxation. The median wage is just shy of 40k, so how on earth is the threshold still 28,000? What Rachel Reeves has stupidly bundled away into is using fiscal drag to put an extra tax on those under 40. Freezing the tax boundaries themselves is immoral. Freezing the student loan repayment thresholds might actually be illegal, which was what Martin Lewis was arguing before legal counsel told him it wouldn't stand up in any court in the UK. But the government has definitely broken the spirit of the loans agreement. And while clearly we can't punish them legally, you can be damn sure we'll punish them at the ballot box.